Okay, we're going to look at two examples with XLOOKUP where spilling the formula is a problem. Let's look at the first example. So what I want to do is return the correct discount for these items, and the discount is dependent both on the category of the product and the quantity purchased. So we're going to have to use a nested XLOOKUP to do this. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look up the quantity in this array of quantity labels, and the return array will be all of the discounts. Now this type of lookup is exact match or next smaller item, so I choose -1 in that argument. So then what I need to do is another XLOOKUP that looks up the category letters in the category letter column headings, comma, and the return array will be the previous XLOOKUP. So then I can close the bracket at the end there, and if I press enter, I just get the value error. Now to get around this, you can use the MAP function. So what I can do is specify the lookup columns in two separate arguments. So first array is the category array, second array is the quantity array. Then I have to use lambda, and I need to create a name for each of these arrays. So the first one in column G, the category, so I'll call that cat. And then the second one is the quantity, so I'll call that QTY. So now what I can do is, instead of directly referring to the categories in my XLOOKUP, I can use that name I gave that array, which is cat, and then I can do the same for the nested XLOOKUP. That was quantity. So I need some closing brackets at the end. And if I press enter, you can see it returns those discounts. Now another way to do this, which is a little bit simpler, is just to use index. So our array is here. The row number I would return with XMATCH. So I'm looking up the quantity, comma, in this lookup array, and I'm doing an exact match on next smaller item, comma, and then another XMATCH to return the column number. So I'm looking up the categories in these column headings, and this time it's an exact match, so I just close the bracket there for XMATCH, and then for index, press enter, and it gives me the same results. Okay, here's the second example. So what I want to be able to do here is look up these product IDs and return the whole record for that product, including each of these columns. So if I start with an XLOOKUP, so I'm looking up these values, comma, this is my lookup array, comma, and this is my return array. Now if I close the bracket and press enter, I don't get all of the columns returned, I just get one column. Now an easy way around this is not to use XLOOKUP at all. Instead start with XMATCH. So you're looking up these values in this lookup array, close the bracket, and what that does is return the position of these products in this column. So then what I can do is use CHOOSEROWS to return the whole of those rows in those positions. So my array will be all of these cells here, all of the rows, comma, and the row numbers are returned by XMATCH. So if I close the bracket and press enter, you can see it returns those records.